Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to take a look at the economy mode and how it works. So let's jump in. Right, before we begin I'm just going to go over some of the missions, because I think a few people have been confused thinking you just have to repeat the same missions that you did in the main story, which you do. But I'm just going to read this out. As you already know, the company's contracts are your missions in the game. In addition to the 29 missions from the main game in employee mode and the 10 missions from the free mission pack DLC, there are also procedural, dynamically generated missions. These can be completed by either you or your employees. There are 34 locations where these missions can start or end. This results in 954 possible mission routes and around 10,000 missions due to different cargo types with a mission road network of more than 10,000 kilometers. So you've got your missions in the game, which a lot of you may have, if you've had the game for a bit, completed, but you've also got random missions as well, procedure generated ones. So let's look. So you've got these here. These are your main game missions, and then if you just go across with the D-pad, you've got these missions here. You get a few in there. That one hasn't got any. These ones, by looks of it, are time sensitive. I'm assuming these repopulate maybe. So these could be the dynamic ones. And I don't have their ones we've completed, I'm assuming. So yeah, so you can do random missions there, and you'll get, I don't know what this is, because they're all your missions. I've got a feeling these are just missions that they give you to choose from, I don't know. But anyway, what I've done is, what also you'll find, I was meant to say, with your employee, is you have to do, I think I did about 2 or 3 missions before it gave me a truck as a reward, which then straight away prompted me to assign the truck to my employee. So then I was able to send the employee on her first job. So as you can see there, look, Kim's done earned 4,336, and then that's some of the stuff I've done there. So you've got your income expenses on the right hand side, and capital there at the bottom. And these, that's what I unlocked. Available in the Fleet 4x2 milestone, that was it. And you unlock trailers in milestones. And what I think is, if you buy the trailer yourself, because I didn't buy the truck, I just got it as a milestone. I think you'd have to, for yourself, maybe you have to buy it, but I don't know if when they unlocked, I think your employee can just use them without you buying them. That's what I understand. I'm not 100% sure on that. But what we'll do is we'll give our employee a mission and give ourselves a mission. So I could either do them or do these, which I'm assuming these are I don't know. Yeah, we'll do one of these, right? So delivering Veslo, let's see where all these are. One over there, one right down there. Now another thing is, in the procedural missions, you might go to places you've not been before in the map. So that adds a bit of extra incentive as well. Right, I'm going to go over there and I'll get back to you when I get there. Right, here we are at the mission I'm going to collect. I'm just going to now give my employee a job. So she can do the cable drums actually that I did before. So there you go, that's that tracked, and now she's been assigned that, and she'll do that today. Yeah, I think every time you do a job, then that's your whole day done. So then it'll go on to the next day of the week then. So we're on Friday at the moment, and then it'll change to Monday, I'm assuming. I'm assuming it misses weekends out. But anyway, let's get on with our job. And what I'll do is, let's just take it first. So we've got here, delivery east of Valslow Tube. So you don't get the talking like you do with the main missions and the DLC missions, but that's fine. A regular scheduled order from A to B. This route starts north of Stedheim, I don't know how you pronounce it, and ends east of Veslow. It has a length of 8.6 kilometres. This shouldn't pose any problems for professionals like us. Have a good trip. So it's night time. And where's my truck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. You'd think with those colours I need to change it actually. But that's what I've put on so far. And we're taking these pipes, so let's get that started. Lights, camera, action. Right, what I'm going to do, I'll take a bit of a drive actually. I might time lapse some of it, and but if it starts to rain or we're in a city where you can see the reflections and the lighting, I'll stop and we'll have a chat about that. What I will say actually, if you're on steering wheel, this is on the Thrustmaster by the way, if you click circle, comes up with this menu. This is where you can put your wipers on now, and also your cruise control. So I'll show you once I get out on the main road, and it slows down time obviously while you're picking it as well. I don't know with other wheels, but I'm assuming as long as you got if you're on PlayStation anyway, and you got triangle, circle, cross and square, it'll be the circle button on your steering wheel. So yeah, now we're going 47, so I'm going to put the cruise control on now, and you basically just select it. There we go, cruise control is on, and because it slows down time you're not risking yourself crashing. And that'll be the same when you want your window wipers on. Just go there, go off it, and obviously you can change the speed of your wipers. And then turn them off. So that's how you do your cruise control on the wheel, and your wipers on the wheel, which is handy because I don't think I could put wipers on. I actually use a controller. So yeah, it's less having to use a controller. The only thing I use a controller for now is if I want to look at the map, although there probably is a button on my steering wheel for the map. Just haven't bothered looking at it, because usually if I'm looking at the map then we're outside the vehicle and I'm doing other stuff, so I use a controller for that, and that's fine. Right, what I'm going to do is time lapse this and stick a bit of music behind it until anything interesting happens. Let's see, we are dropping it off. I have to say, at night time this game looks amazing with the lights. And if you ever it rains and you're in a city and it's raining, the lights of the rain effects and the lights, it all looks pretty stunning. And yeah, looks, the graphics update on this looks amazing. I love it. The reflections of the cars and that, everything looks nice. Right, so as you can see, when we finish our job, that means Kim finishes her job as well. So in total, we've got 2 stars. Or is that her fault? Let's have a look. I've had no crashes. Material damage to obstacles. I've not hit any obstacles. I've got a feeling I did get at speed, so that might be me. Fuel and maintenance. I think she's crashed into something. Well, this is where sending them on training courses, because that's an option you'll get as you progress. Is you can unlock training courses to send them on, so they become more reliable and more wear, or the concentration goes up and stuff like that. So that improves then. So that's quite good, because I don't mind that. I can just think, well, I'll send on a course and get her to be a better driver. So yeah. Anyway, the total for the day is 4,581 euros, I'm assuming. See, training course safety. So we've got a training course unlocked, which she can go on as well. I'll see how much it costs first. This is our income for the week. So I made 13,000 and she made 6,000, because I did a couple of jobs before I unlocked the milestone for the truck to put her in. Fixed costs, alright, wages 830, operating costs 2,000, operating costs of the fleet 312, then your contract costs 2,785 for fuel, repair and maintenance, crane rental. Haven't used a crane, so that hasn't come off, but that'll come off when you use a crane. Fines. Discount to customer. Now I'm wondering, this is what I was thinking, is when I use the van to go and travel to the place, I'll just speed to get there quick. I'm wondering, does that also fine you for doing that on your whole company? Maybe someone at Talks to Brandon or someone can reply in the comments and let me know. Does speeding in your van and going through traffic lights in your van, does that give you fines in your whole company? It'd be cool if it did, because I'll just stop speeding then. And yeah, it makes it a bit more realistic if it did that, I think. Cargo damage. So yeah, anyway, capital for the week, 71,000. Lovely. Right, we're at the headquarters here. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at, I've got to buy some trailers. So, right, trailers, regular trailers. So now it says I own that, but when you click on it, you buy it. These, I think you have to unlock the milestone for. Then once you've unlocked the milestone, it says owned, but you don't own it. You have to buy it. So we want just a basic. What's it? Flat, but we'll have that, because we're going to need that, I think. So I'll buy that. There you go. Your New Balance, accept. There we go. So that's our first purchase on our business. I'm not going to spend anything else this week, but that should give us a so when I now look at things, right, that uses a different trailer, obviously. See, a lot of these are in the main. What's it? Story, daily business. I don't know if that is or not. Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, they're the main story ones. But if you want to do other ones, generated ones, it's these ones. So that trailer's not available. That uses an intermediate low load. Okay, I haven't got that. It's okay. But these ones I have. So if we do, what I'm going to do is I'll take a job. Let's have a look at, actually, let's just look at this. I'm mucking about here. Right, so her discipline's really low, and that's why she's getting, what's it? What do you call it? She's doing a crap job, basically. Getting fined. Yeah, safety lock. There's a dedicated pedal just for braking. So anyway, they're passive things, I think. So here we go. Right. She needs discipline, alertness, maybe alertness. Increase alertness by 1 duration for 1 day. Ah, so these are just for a couple of days. Okay, well, we'll send her on that. Oh no, of course, I haven't unlocked it yet, have I? Stop going off the screen. Right, so I haven't unlocked that. The only one I've unlocked is this safety one, so we'll send her on that. There we go. So that is increases driving skills by 1 during over 2 days. Oh, did I just take it off that? There we go. Oh, here we go. Would you like to sign Kim to the course? Safety. Kim will then be unavailable for missions for 2 days. Upon completion, oh, that's what the day. It's not like a passive where they're just good for a few days. That's how long the course takes. Upon completion, the salary of Kim will increase by 800 foot. Well, that's okay as long as she can drive better. Okay. So she's off now for 2 days. So it's up to me to hold down the fort. So anyway, yes, you've got your course main missions that you do throughout the game ordinarily in just a base game, but then you've got procedurally generated missions which just go on forever basically, and yeah, build a company up and that, and send them on courses like we've just done, and bought a trailer. So yeah, every milestone you'll unlock things like trailers and parts and stuff like that, and you have to buy them. You're allowed to buy them then. So we've had a quick look at the management, the economy mode, and what I'm going to do is carry on playing, and if you want, I'll do some updates on how the company's going, and any other things I find out as I'm playing, I'll let you know. If I've got any tips or tricks or anything like that. Obviously I haven't at the moment, I'm just playing it myself. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this here. If you enjoyed the video, think about subscribing, and also hyping and liking, all that jazz. So I'll see you in the next video.
PlayStation